Okay, this is part two of our window project. And in this one, I'm just going to show you an example of something we're going to do for this project. The main idea is wherever the window is in your project, and I picked it because usually windows have pretty straight lines. I'm going to show you how to select those pixels inside your window panes and how we're going to replace what's there with something completely different. It might be a different neighborhood. It might be an underwater scene, a fish floating by. It could be outer space. It could be anything we want. It could be a photograph that we take, or it can be a photo that we find on the internet. Like I said, the main purpose of this assignment is to understand where things are: tools, panel, options, and menus, and image. The second purpose of the assignment is to learn a few extremely important tools. One is how to use the layers panel, a basic understanding of the layers panel. One is we're going to use the lasso tool, and those are pretty much the main thing. The third thing is we are going to use something called an adjustment layer. And I'm going to show you what all that means as we go. But let me show you first an example. So when I took this picture, I thought it'd be more interesting if I actually put a human in it. I wanted the idea that I was kind of confused looking out the window at whatever bizarre thing I stuck out the window. Is something that shouldn't be that way. So I did my terrible acting of me scratching my head looking out the window. And I had to take the dog out, and I thought, wait, what if I did like a giant peeking in the window, like getting down on the ground? So when I was out with the dog, I just took a picture of myself, and I opened it up on the last video and accidentally closed it. So let me go back, file open, and I just took this picture of myself with the snow going all over the place. So it looks like I'm huge looking down in the window. So now I have these two windows open, right? So I already did this. We're going to actually walk through this whole project together, but I just wanted to show you a few quick examples of the end product. So this is the photo I took, and here's what it looks like when all the things are done. I gave the whole image kind of a slightly dark view around the edges and some shadows because I was going to be blocking the window a little bit. And I added some texture on the glass, but I'll add that in a minute. Here's the photo. And I'm going to show you how to drop your image in exactly how you want. And there's the image I just showed you, and it looks like I'm through the window. It still looks very hokey fake. It's not going to look perfect, but it's because it's our introductory assignment. We're not going to use every trick in the book, but we can do a decent job. I'll show you a few tricks. I add a window texture and a fake reflection, and it looks a little bit more like it's going through. I make some adjustments overall to how intense the colors are, and a little more adjustments to the color to tie the whole thing together. So this is the finished product. If I was in the class, this would be what I was handing in. And I'll show you how we can do this for this assignment. Right now, I'm just showing you the final product. I made a few more quick examples. I found a picture on the internet of the Kalahari Desert, and I put it through there. And in order to match the color of the desert, the reddish color to the desert, the yellowish reddish color, I tied it together and there give it more of a cast. So this could also be what I hand in for my project. Or I did another one of a jungle. So I made everything a little more bluish green. And I put in the jungle photo that I found on Google. And I think, here we go. So I could hand that one in too. So I got the jungle or the desert or the giant. Whoops. Yeah, so I made it a little brighter here too. Okay, So I'll show you how to do this starting in the next video.